Om Bhadram Karneebhih Shrunuyam Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhir Yajatraah Sthirairangaistushtumagum sastanubhihi Vyashema devahitam edayuhu Swasti na indro vruddhashravah Swasti nः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page number 75, Karika number 70. यथा निर्मितको जीवः जायते म्रियतेऽपि च तथा जीवा अमी सर्वे भवन्ति न भवन्ति च. Gaudapadacharya introducing the birth of four types of jivas. First type of jiva he presented in the Karika number 68. Swapna jivaha, the jivas born at the time of dream. That means we see many jivas, beings, people, animals, birds in our dream. In our dream, we see many jivas. That is the one type of jiva srishti. That is one type of jiva srishti. Then second type of jivas he presented in Karika number 69. 69, that is Mayamaya jivas. The magician creates those jivas. Magician creates those jivas, Mayamaya jivas. And third type of jivas are created by a Siddha Purusha. A yogi, a Siddha Purusha, creates some jivas, beings. This is the third type of jivas. And he gives a fourth variety in the Karika 71. They are here materialized. Previous one materialized jivas by Siddha Purusha. 70th Karika. And 71 he gives that the jivas we here in the Jagrat Kala jivas. Now among these four, first two comes under Pratibhasika jivas. First two come under Pratibhasika jivas, Swapna jivas, and the jivas created by magician, not musician but magician, magic, Maya. The jivas created by a magician and the jivas created by the waker in the dream, they all, both of them come under Pratibhasika jivas, projected jivas in artham. Then, the 70th Karika, the jivas created by the Siddha Purusha or a yogi, they are come under Vyavaharika jivas. Vyavaharika jivas. And the fourth type of jivas, which we are going to see in 71, that means this Jagrat world jivas, like us, we are all Jagrat jivas now. We are all individuals. In which avastha? Jagrat avastha. So this Vyavaharika Prapancha jivas, they are called Vyavaharika jivas. So Siddha Purusha created jivas and Vyavaharika jivas, that means Ishvara Srishti jivas, both come under Vyavaharikam. Both come under Vyavaharikam. So two types of jivas comes under Pratibhasikam, two types of jivas come under Vyavaharikam. What is the difference in Pratibhasika jivas are not available after that condition is over. Swapna and magic over, those jivas are not available for interaction. Whereas these Vyavaharika jivas materialized by Siddha Yogi and Siddha Purusha and Ishvara, these Jagrat jivas are available for experience, for interaction also. So these are the four types of jivas. Now we are seeing the Siddha Purusha jivas. Jivas created by a Siddha Purusha yogi. What about that a bhakta sees, the Lord, Ishvara Darshanam. Bhaktas, the Rama Bhakta sees Rama, Krishna Bhakta sees Krishna. This Daiva Darshanam is there, What about that darshanam? Is it real or unreal? If they ask, they are neither real nor unreal. They are not pratibhasikam, they are not vyavaharikam. They come under in between. Ishvara darshanam, if anybody gets, they come neither pratibhasikam nor vyavaharikam, in between. Ubhayatah prajna. Ubhayatah prajna. In between, that means in between Vyavaharikam and Pratibhasikam. They are totally not Pratibhasikam. That Ishvara Darshanam is not totally Pratibhasikam nor totally Vyavaharikam. So it is half Pratibhasikam, half Vyavaharikam. In between and anartha. That in between means what? Why we say that Ishvara Darshanam is like that? No? It is not pratibhasikam because, like in Swapna, that Ishvara Darshanam is available for him. It is not pratibhasikam like Swapna because the person is very much aware of that Ishvara. He is very much aware of that Ishvara, awake to that Ishvaras. With opening eyes he is seeing. Bhakta is not dreaming the Lord. Tyagaraja perceptually with his eyes he saw Rama. How can you say Tyagaraja Darshanam is a dream? You cannot say. Because he saw in waking state, he saw that Rama really with his eyes. Therefore, you cannot say it is a dream. Then can we say it is Vyavaharikam? No. You cannot say Vyavaharikam because the Rama appeared only to Tyagaraja, not for others. Tyagaraja ki Rama appeared to Tyagaraja only, not to his brother, not to other family members. Therefore, it cannot be Vyavaharikam. Are you getting the point? Many people have this doubt. This Ishvara Darshanam is real or unreal. It is neither real nor unreal. It is neither pratibhasikam nor vyavaharikam because it is not swapnam, because he is awake and he is seeing the Rama. Exactly, he is seeing us, he is seeing the Rama. Therefore, it is not dream. It is not vyavaharikam because we are all not seeing, he alone is seeing. Vyavaharikam means it must be available to all people. Therefore, it cannot be vyavaharikam. That's why we call it as ubhayatah prajna. It is not swapnikam, it is not jagaritam, It is only Ubhayata Prajna, in between. But what is that? It is not Paramarthikam. That Ishvara Darshanam is not Paramarthikam. It is not absolute truth. Another point here, in the 70th Karika, Siddha Purushas, they create jivas, they materialize the Vyavaharika jivas. How? And the scientists ask, how can a Siddha Purusha create? By his Shakti, he creates. Siddha means by Ashta Siddhis. Anima, Laghima, Mahima, Garima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishitvam, Vashitvam. With all these Ashta Siddhis, they create. Then scientists argue, according to science, from nothing you cannot create something. We also say from nothing you cannot create something. So scientists argues, how can a Siddha Purusha create something from nothing? He is not having anything in his hand. But how can he create that? How can he create? Shastra accept that Siddha Purusha's creation, whatever he gives, whatever he creates, that is real. Real and Vyavaharika Satyam. How he creates, we have to give the answer to the scientists. Just as from invisible vapor, visible water comes. From invisible vapor, visible water is coming. So visible water comes, you cannot say how water can come from non-existent. Vapor is invisible. Similarly, a yogi also, just as matter is manifesting from invisible energy, your matter also coming from where? Scientists say no, matter is energy only. Matter coming from where? Visible energy or invisible energy? Invisible energy. Energy is always invisible. So from invisible energy, visible matter is coming. From invisible vapor, visible water is coming. Similarly, the yogi also from invisible energy, he creates visible matter. From invisible energy, because of his Shakti, Yoga Shakti, power, he creates a matter, Vyavaharika matter. That is possible. Just like that vapor to water. So we can answer to the scientists. Because Shastra accepts this Siddha Purushas materializing the Jivas. They are Vyavaharikam. All these four are not Paramarthikam. Adi namak vendedennanna ippo. We are not interested either in Pratibhasika Jivas or Vyavaharika Jivas. We are interested in studying four of them to say they are not Paramarthikam. They are not absolutely real. Clear? So that's what he says here. Sarve ami jivaha bhavanti. These jivas appear and disappear. Who are all created by this Siddha Purusha. Nirmitakaha jivaha means materialized jivas capable of materializing things by Siddha Purusha. Jayate and mriyate picha. They are also like appear and disappear like Vyavaharika jivas. So this is the first approach. First approach means what? We accept the birth of jivas. There is a karanam for that. Swapna jivas ki Vakar is the karanam. Maya jivas ki magician is the karanam. Even Siddha Purusha created jivas irukkan, and the jivas ki the Siddha Purusha karanam irukku. And the energy is the karanam. Like that we are telling the karanam. First stage of teaching. We accept the karanam is there for creation is there. Then second stage of teaching law, what is our approach? That Brahman, Turiya Atma is neither karanam nor karyam. And second approach la we negate that. What is that? There is no creation at all. And this is second approach. And the second approach we negate later from 72. Even 71 also, we accept that Vyavaharika Jivas that we will read. Na kanchit jayate jivaha sambhavosya na vidyate etat taduttamam satyam yatra kinchinna jayate. So these Vyavaharika Jivas are also, we accept temporarily, but really speaking they are not born. Na kanchit jivaha. No jiva is born really. First approach la we accept. Tasmadva etasmad atmanaha akasha sambhutah. Jivas are born. Shastra itself introduced the creation. But we never accept them, they are born really. Na kanchit jivaha jayate. Asya sambhavaha na vidyate. Because there is no cause for that jiva to born. Jivas are karyam and there must be a cause. Since the jivas are not there, there is no cause. Since there is no cause, there are no jivas really. This is second approach. But temporarily we agree with that, but later second approach is we negate totally. The jivas has no cause. Ishvara is not there. Ishvaraha na asti. Jagat karana Ishvaraha na asti. First approach la Ishvaraha asti. Jagat karanatvat. Once you come for some time, beginning lo sollamatom. Once you come after a few years, we are confident you will not leave the class. We will say Ishvara na asti as a karanam of jiva. Therefore, what we say na asti, because there is no cause. Etat tat uttamam satyam. This Brahman is the absolute truth for uttam adhikaris. Uttamam satyam, for whose sake? Uttam adhikaris. Qualified students ki we say there is a Ishvaraha nasti, Jivaha nasti, Jagat nasti. For Uttam Adhikari. But people cannot swallow the fact, the truth. What to do? For they feel comfortable. Ishvara asti. Jivas are born. Karma is there. Your prarabdha karma is there. You worship Lord. You will be free from prarabdha karma. Sanchita and chonna romba comfortable. Appa. People are comfortable. What to do? So go along with their comfort. They feel uneasy when you talk Ishvaraha nasti, Jivaha nasti. Avanukku oru maadriya irukum. Appo oru maadriya irukkravanukku enna vandha pesradhu? Pesha mudiyadu. Adanaku gumballo Govinda nu solli vechuko Ishvaran solluvom. But for some people who are very, very, very refined intellect, who are ready to understand the truth. They are not just believers. They want truth. They don't want to continue blind belief. There are people. For those people, say Gaudapada Acharya says, Tat etat satyam uttamam. Uttamam satyam. The highest, the only truth is Brahman. Tat etat. Etat, this Brahman, this Atma alone is Satyam. Brahman is Satyam. Uttamam Satyam. That means what? Other than Brahman, all are not Uttamam Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam, Pratibhasika Satyam are also Satyam, but not Uttamam Satyam. They are all not Uttamam, in which nothing is born. This Uttamam Satyam, this truth in Brahman, really speaking, nothing is born really. So therefore we give two statements. இந்த டூ ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ்ல நோ டிஃபரன்ஸ். பட் அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் சொல்லும் போது ஒரு மாதிரியா இருக்கும் பாருங்க. அதே ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட், ரெண்டு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல டிஃபரன்ஸ் கிடையாது, கேட்கறதுக்கு ஒரு டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கிற மாதிரி தோணும். வாட் ஆர் தோஸ் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ்? சப்போஸ் கப் இஸ் half full, cup is half empty. Is there any difference? Cup is half full. The milk is there, half milk is there in the cup. Cup is half full and you are so happy. Is it not? Cup is half empty and சொன்னா ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஆனால் என்ன டிஃபரன்ஸ்? ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல ஏதாவது டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்க? ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது. You feel comfortable, cup is half full, அந்த ஃபுல்ல நமக்கு ஃபுல்னஸ். அது மாதிரி now you come to the world is born unreally. Brahman is cause, apparent cause of world. Brahman is the apparent cause of the world, or world is born unreally. First statement. Then next statement, world is not born really. World is born unreally. One statement. World is not born really. என்ன டிஃபரன்ஸ்? திங்க் பண்றவங்களுக்கு தெரியும், திங்க் பண்ணாதவங்களுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் நன்னா இருக்கும். வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் பார்ன் சொன்னா அவனுக்கு ஒரு ஆனந்தம். அன்ரியல் அது அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கிறோம். வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் பார்ன் இல்லையோ, வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் பார்ன் அண்ணா அவனுக்கு ஒரு சந்தோஷம். அப்ப அப்புறம் பக்கம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் என்ன சொல்றது, அன்ரியல் என்ன, அது காதுல போட்டுக்க மாட்டான். அது காதுல போட்டுக்கோ மனசுக்கு அந்த வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் பார்ன் சொன்ன உடனே அவருக்கு ஒரு ஆனந்தத்துல இந்த அன்ரியல் இது ஓவர் ஷேடோடு. People are like that. Just by அந்த இன்ச்சில they will miss the truth. Because you are comfortable with half of the statement. World is born ஆனந்தமா இருக்கு உனக்கு. அன்ரியல் சொன்னது உனக்கு காதுல போட்டுக்கிறது உனக்கு விருப்பம் இல்லை, அதனால விட்டுட்டேன். ரெண்டும் ஒண்ணுதான். டெவலப்பிங் கண்ட்ரி, அன்டெவலப்டு கண்ட்ரி. இந்தியா இஸ் அன்டெவலப்டு கண்ட்ரி என்ன பிடிக்காது. இந்தியா இஸ் a டெவலப்பிங் கண்ட்ரி. என்ன டிஃபரன்ஸ்? டெவலப்பிங் என்ன, அன்டெவலப்டு அர்த்தம். So developing country enna people are so happy. People undeveloped country India enna pidikala. Adhe madri dhaan. Okay, so vyavaharika drishtya brahma jagat karanam, paramarthika drishtya brahma na jagat karanam. புரியுறதா? அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. vyavaharika drishtya brahma jagat karanam, पारमार्थिक दृष्ट्या ब्रह्म न जगत कारणम. प्रातिभासिक सत्यम इज स्वप्नम, व्यावहारिक सत्यम इज जागृत, पारमार्थिक सत्यम इज ब्रह्म. मूड सत्यम पुरिंजुकोणुम. प्रातिभासिक सत्यम इज स्वप्नम, व्यावहारिक सत्यम इज जागृत. नौ वी आर इन उच्ची सत्यम. अप्पुறம் மூடாவது சொல்றேன். पारमार्थिक सत्यम इज ब्रह्मन. Now in this class, Mandukya class, when you are writing, we are in which satyam? Vyavaharika satyam. Studying Mandukyopanishad, writing notes as a Vyavaharika satya jiva, understanding what satyam? Paramarthika satya turiya atma. As what? As my real nature. So Vyavaharika jivana irundu கிளாஸ் கேட்டுண்டே என்ன சொல்லணும்? நான் துரிய ஆத்மா பாரமார்த்திக சத்தியம். சோ துரிய ஆத்மா பாரமார்த்திக சத்தியம் சொல்ல முடியாது வியாவகாரிக சத்தியம் இல்லாமல். புரியல? அதனால எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி இல்லாட்டாலும் கூட 11 to 12 உட்கார்ந்து வியாவகாரிக ஜீவனா இருந்து ஒரு பக்கம் ஸ்வெட்டிங் வந்துட்டே இருக்கும், கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். ஆனால் வியாவகாரிக ஜீவனா இருந்து என்ன சொல்லணும்? ஐ எம் நாட் வியாவகாரிக ஜீவா. Who am I? I am பாரமார்த்திக ஜீவா. ஸோ பாரமார்த்திக ஜீவான்னு சொல்றதுக்கு வியாவகாரிக ஜீவான்னு யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கணும். யூஸ் பண்ணி அவன் அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணணும்? துரிய ஆத்மா நான் ஓனப்பன் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் அவன் டஸ்ட்பின்ல போடணும், அந்த பாக்ஸ்ல போடணும். இன்டலெக்சுவல்லா ஓகே, இங்கே போட்டுட்டு போகாது, உங்க வீட்டுக்கு போகணும் இல்லையா? ஓகே. ஸோ அத்வைத்தம் அலோன் வாஸ், அத்வைத்தம் அலோன் இஸ் Advaitam will be always Turiya Atma. Next Karika, 72. Chittaspanditame vedam grahya grahakavadvayam Chittam nirvishayam nityam Asangam tena kirtitam. Therefore, we never negate the perceived world. We never negate the perceived world. We never negate that utility of the world. When we are hungry, the world is giving food. When we are sick, world is providing medicine. So how can I say world is unreal? World is real when perceivable utility is there. But what we say, that world is not paramarthically real, we say. This is what we have to understand. World perception we never negate. If anyone asks, world is real or unreal, somebody comes and asks you, world is real or unreal, he is asking from Vaker standpoint or Turiya Atma standpoint. An illiterate person coming and asking. Okay. In the Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, he has not yet studied, just asking, tell me, world is real or unreal? Please tell me, world is unreal, real. Because he is having lot of problems. And unreal and he is happy. World is unreal or real? I have to think. This person is asking from Vaker's standpoint. He is as a Vaker, he is asking. He is not asking from the Turiya Atma standpoint because he do not know the Turiya Atma. So since he is asking from Vaker's standpoint, Vyavaharika Jiva, world is Vyavaharika Satyam. World is real, is my answer. Therefore, you should not go and tell to your family members, world is unreal and sollakoodadu. Puriyarda? Unless they come and study Mandukyopanishad, you are not supposed to say to the Vaker, world is unreal, ningu sollakoodadu. அவனுக்கு நான் துரிய ஆத்மான்னு தெரிஞ்சாதான் வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் அன்ரியல்னு அவனுக்கு நீங்க சொல்ல முடியும். அப்ப நீங்க சொல்லவே வேண்டாம், அவனுக்கே புரிஞ்சிடும். புரியுறதோ? ஸோ தப்பி தவறி கூட இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் வீட்டுக்கு போய் யாருக்கு சொல்லாதுங்க. They say, oh, fine, your Swamini is teaching nicely, முன்னாடி சொல்லுவா. They don't want to disappoint you. But they cannot swallow that statement. How can I make that statement with them? World is Vyavaharika Satyam, world is real. They are asking from Vaker standpoint. Okay? Never answer to anybody. Mandukya students must be very, very intelligent enough. Okay, now look into this 72. Idam dvayam grahya grahakatvat. This duality. This duality means what? This pramatra, pramena, prameya. This duality entire. Grahyavanna subject. Grahakam means object. Dualistic world. Pramatra, prameya, duality. This duality consisting of the subject and object, chittaspanditam eva, is nothing but the apparent motion of consciousness. Chitta means consciousness. Spanditam means motion. Chittaspanditam eva. The duality, nama, rupa, pramana, pramatru, prameya, gnata, gnanam, gneyam, sarvam, duality, nothing but the motion, apparent motion of consciousness. Chittam means consciousness. Chittam nityam nirvishayam. Consciousness is ever free from objects. Because consciousness is not creating anything really. It's apparent movement. Only the nama rupas are appearing. Even that alatam moves really in front of us. But like alatam moving here, consciousness are not moving. Priyardo. Don't take literally. Angalatam agarbatti is moving. Patterns are coming. Here consciousness is moving. Consciousness is not moving. It cannot move. Yen theriyumo? All pervading. Can space move? If it is here, it is not there, it can move. That which is all pervading, how can it move? It cannot move. That is why in the presence of consciousness, matter moves. That is Maya. Yantrarudhani Mayaya. So, the Maya machine functions in the presence of consciousness. Consciousness never do anything. It is not, consciousness is not connected to objects really. It is ever free from nirvishayamanna. Vishayamanna object. Nirvishayam means object free. Epponna, when? Sarvada. Now you look at your body, it is object. Okay, it is an object. Why it is object? Drishyatvat. Yat drishyam tat vishayaha. Yat drishyam tat na satyam. This is vishayam. This object, vishayam, the body is, now Atma is, I the Turiya Atma, this body is object, I am the subject, suppose. Am I related, connected to this body? Even though I am available in this body, space is available in this hall. Is this space touching the wall? Is it connected to the wall? Even though it is available inside, is it asangaha? Similarly, Aidi Turi Atma, even though I am available in this body, I am not touched by the body, therefore I am nirvishayaha. This object body will not touch me. Just like the dreamer touched the waker. Now, that one way, dreamer. Waker created the dream. Dream objects came in the dream. The dream object will come one. This person who is sleeping. Waker sleeping, no? Sleeping waker, I will touch you, and they will touch. Mala vandadan nenchukonga dream la. And the mala I will make you met and solluma. You can smile and listen. See how waking world, dream rain cannot touch the waker even though the dream is within the waker. Yes? Fire he saw in the dream. Can that fire burn, the dream fire burn the waker? Is it away from the waker? Is it away? No. Can it touch the waker? No. It is in the waker, at the same time it will not touch the waker. Adhe madri. Aidi Turi Atma is in the body cannot touch me. Touch me not. Asparsha yogam. Touch me not. Okay. Nirvishayamanna adida. Nirvishayam. Tena asangam kirtitam. Therefore, it is said to be relationless. I, the Turiya Atma, am relationless. Eppo, all the time I am relationless. All the time I am relationless. I am not related to anything at any time. I am not related to anything at any time. Now, am I related now? No. You can say that I am unrelated. Then, next Karika we will read. So, you have to remember the whole statement. Consciousness. In the previous last 2-3 classes, I have confused you a lot, no? Drik, Drishya, seeker number 1, seeker number 2. And now you have to supply that here. And what is that you have to supply here? That pramata, Aidi Turiya Atma, since no jiva is really born, Aidi Turiya Atma bless the mind with Sat and Chit, Satta and Spurti, consciousness and existence. I, the Turiya Atma, lend that Satta and Chit. Satta and Spurti. Spurti anna Chit, Satta anna Sat. Consciousness anna Spurti, Chit. Existence I lend to the matter, mind. That is Satta I lend. This is the first step. So that time I am what? I am the subject. Mind will be the object. Then what is the next step? I, the Turiya Atma, bless the thought also. Bless the thought with Sat and Chit. Because in that mind thought arises, that thought also is enlivened by me. Through the mind I make the mind Satta Spurti Pradata Ahamasmi. Then that mind in which Satta Spurti I gave, in that mind the thought arise, that thought also must have what? Satta and Spurti. Satta Spurti and Sat Chit. Sat Chit and consciousness existence is there in the thought. It is there in the mind. Since thought is in the mind, thought also has got Sat and Chit. That thought sees the clip, the object. In the clip chit irukka, consciousness irukka, kadiyadu. It is not manifesting. So I give only Sat to this clip. So I give Sat and Chit to the mind. I give Sat and Chit to the thought. And I give Sat to the object. I am Nirvishayam. I am Nirvishayam. I give only consciousness and existence. Giving is not an action. In my presence, they borrow. If you keep a mirror there, and the sun falls in that mirror, and the mirror reflects the room. Is it not? The brightness comes to the room. Consciousness, similarly, the sun is not illumining the room. Sun is not illumining the mirror. In the presence of sun, mirror is illumining. Is it not? Like that, mind mirror borrows the sentiency, consciousness from that all-pervading Brahman and illumines the world. Okay? But நம்ம இது ஒரு கண்ணாடி மாதிரி வெச்சுக்கோங்களேன். World வந்து all dark room. Its world is like a dark room. Body-mind complex is a body is like a frame, kannadi frame. One subtle body is mirror. Consciousness is reflecting. Because of that, this medium is reflecting the world. So I am free from any object. That is what we have to understand. And this is said in Dridrishya Vivekaha, Vyavaharika jivo yaha tadjagat vyavaharikam satyam pratyeti mithyeti manyate paramarthikaha. இந்த ரிஷிகேஷ் சிருங்கேரி கேம்ப்ல பார்த்தோம். வியாவஹாரிகா ஜீவஹா யஹா தத் ஜெகத் வியாவஹாரிகம். இந்த வியாவஹாரிக ஜீவனுக்கு வேர்ல்டு வந்து வியாவஹாரிகம். சத்தியம் பிரத்யேதி. தட் ஜீவ திங்ஸ் திஸ் வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் சத்தியம். But Paramarthika, Jnani, the person who knows I am Paramarthika Atma, Turiya Atma, Mithya iti. This, he knows this is Mithya. Satyam pratyeti mithyeti manyate Paramarthika. When you think from Paramarthika standpoint, as Turiya Atma standpoint, this waker body is unreal. Waking world is unreal. If you take it as lower I am Vyavaharika Jiva, ordinary wife. If I take Turiya Atma, this Vyavaharika Jiva wife role is a role. Role played by whom? Turiya Atma, as though. என்ன டிராமா பண்றேன்னு பாருங்க. எத்தனை சீரியல் எபிசோடு மேல எபிசோடு ஃப்ரம் த மதர் வூம்ல இருந்து எபிசோடு நடந்துட்டே இருக்கேன். So this is what we have to understand. So consciousness, that's why energy, matter, the mistaken Turiya Atma is matter Understood matter is Turiya Atma. Okay. Mistaken Turiya Atma is matter. We have mistaken, no, because of Ajnanam, ignorance. Now I am body, I am so and so, I am husband, I am wife and cholindirka. I am Brahman. Turiya Atma Brahman. Mistaken Turiya Atma, taking himself as husband and wife. Understood matter. Now you have understood, suppose. I have understood this matter. What do you say? I am Atma, Turiya Atma. Next Karika, 73. Yosti kalpita samvrityam paramarthena natyasau arthena nasyasau paratantrabhisamvrityam Syannasti paramarthatah. Consciousness cannot come in contact with an object. This is the essence of the previous Karika. If you are not able to grasp that, I will give an example. Can pot contact with clay, or can clay contact with the pot? Is it necessary? Pot can contact clay? No. Why? It cannot contact, or it need not contact? It need not contact. Why? Pot happens to be the clay, so it need not contact. Similarly, consciousness alone appearing as matter, this body, mind complex, entire world, this body need not go and contact the Atma, or Atma need not contact the matter. Both are one and the same. We are thinking there is a matter separately. It is not there really. How consciousness can contact Sat? I am Sat. Can I contact another Sat? Sat happens to be one. One Sat poi innor Sat ni touch pannanuma. One Sat. Since I am real Sat-Chit, you are also real Sat-Chit. Matter body is not there really, it is an assemblage. I said no, there is no flower. If you remove all petals, where is the flower? Not there. Right hand, left hand, tala, gila, ella tanithaniya vechirungu. Where is human body? What is there? Easiness is always there. This easiness is necessary to touch that easiness. So easiness is one, it need not touch itself. Adha pot cannot contact clay anna. I the satta spurti Atma Chaitanyam need not touch another Atma Chaitanyam because I am that only, that is myself only. I need not contact. An artha here. So, consciousness need not contact, cannot contact. Therefore, I got that Nirvishayam. My nature is Nirvishayam. Consciousness does not come in contact with objects. Because there is no object in Chalana. There is no object really. Substantially they are not there. Pot angiradhu. Is there table other than wood? No. There is no table substance. Name wise, namesake it is there. Nominally. Namesake nominally and pair. The nominally it is there, but substantially it is not there. Every object is like that all in the world. Ninga body and chonrare idu kuda no substance here. Body substance kadayadu. It is a nominal, verbal existence. It is a verbal existence. That verbal existence is not real there. Puriyardo? Is there table? Table is only the name. Is there a pot? It is only a name. Similarly, human, பீயிங் மனுஷ்யா சரீரம். சரீரம்ங்கிறது கூட இல்லை ஆக்சுவலா. இருக்கே சுவாமின்னு என்ன இவருக்கு பாட்டு இருக்கேன்னு சொல்றேன் நான். பாட்டு இருக்கேன்னா பாட்டு இல்லை சுவாமினி. அதே மாதிரி சரீரமும் இல்லைன்னா இவர் என்ன இருக்குன்னா சத்துதான் இருக்கு என்ன. நெக்ஸ்ட் காரிக்கா படிச்சோமோ. असौ यहा अस्ति कल्पित संवृत्या. If you want to say there something is there, he is there. Vadam irke Swamini, my husband is there, my daughter is there, my mother-in-law is there, father-in-law is there. Na evla kashtappattu irukken. Ama paduve adi body level la irukum appa. Adi body ki da vyavaharika body ki thirupi again you come down to lower level. That's the problem. நானே துரிய ஆத்மா ஸ்டாண்ட் பாயிண்ட்ல பேசும்போது நீங்க பேசிண்டே டக்குன்னு இறங்கிடுவேன் ஒரு ஸ்டெப்பு. இறங்கிட்டு சுவாமினி எப்படி கேட்பாள். அது அப்படிதான் இது இப்படிதான். So he says, okay, this duality which exists, suppose you take it exists, vyavaharika drishtya jagat jiva ishvaraha asti from the apparent empirical view. வெச்சுக்கோ apparently என்னார். It is vyavaharika drishtya asti. Vyavaharika drishtya from the apparent empirical view does not really exist. Paramarthatah na asti. Simple, you can understand. Vyavaharika drishtya asti. Asau duality. This duality asti. Asti va nasti va? मुदुगु ओलि अस्ति वा नास्ति वा, मुट्टि ओलि अस्ति वा नास्ति वा, अस्ति. व्यावहारिकदृष्ट्या अस्ति, पारमार्थतः न अस्ति. न स्यात् परतन्त्रार्थसंवृत्त्या न परमार्थतः अस्ति. अस्ति अस्ति नु சொன்னானே உலகம் இருக்கு, world is there, it is a part of God, product of God. Who are all talking? These statements are for other systems of philosophy, not for Advaiti. Paratantra samvritya means from the empirical view of other systems. Syat. This vyavaharika srishti also we accept for the sake of that other systems of philosophy. Para means anya anartham, other. Tantra means shastram. Other systems of philosophy. From their standpoint only, vyavaharika drishti, sankhya, nyaya, yoga, vaiseshika, vishishtadvaita, dvaita, madhva, all systems other than Advaiti, for every one of them, vyavaharika srishti is satyam. So therefore from their angle, we accept vyavaharika satyam. It is not paramarthika satyam, it is vyavaharika satyam. Because they are talking, therefore I have to talk Advaitam. Even I need not say Atma is Advaitam. நான் டியூவல் అని சொல்ல வேண்டாம். எப்படி நெக்ஸ்ட் காரிக்கல சொல்றாரு. அஜ கல்பித சம்வృత్యా பரமார்த்தேன நான்யஜஹ பரதந்த்ராபிநிஷ்பத்யா त्राभिनिष्पत्या संवृत्त्या जायते तु सः. This Tarka, Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika and other systems, all of them are based on Tarka. They give more prominence to Tarka. But we, the Advaitin, gives first place to Shastra, then only Tarka. That is the difference between other systems and us. They are all Tarkika Pradhanaha, Tarka Pradhanaha. So Shruti is secondary for them. Whereas for us, Shruti Sammata Tarka. We use Tarka next to Shruti only. That is why Shankaracharya says in Sadhana Panchakam, Dustarkat suviramyatam Shrutimatas tarkonusandhiyatam. Dustarkat suviramyatam. Even Yamadharmaraja said in Katopanishad Nachiketa, Tarkena matirapaneyanar. Through Tarka no one can attain this knowledge. Never do arguments logically. Study Shastra, use Tarka just naam ke vaste. ஓகே, அதனால தர்க்கம் நிறைய பேசுறான்னா அவனுக்கு சத்தியம் உண்மை புரியலன்னு அர்த்தம். So all other systems are like that only. That's why they all stop at Vyavaharika Satyam. They don't have Paramarthika Satyam. Higher order of reality kadiyadu avaniki. Adukku da Maya Satyam, Bhagavan also, Ishvara also Vyavaharika Satyam. Ellame Vyavaharikam da avarku. So you will get confusion if you go to those systems of philosophy. Therefore we never say all these words what we are giving, Atma is infinite, Atma is real, Atma is Advaitam, Atma is all these names from their standpoint only we have to give. Turi Atma angar peru kuda Atma ku kadiyadu. Avan சொன்னதுனால காரியம் காரணம் இதெல்லாம் சொன்னதுனால காரிய காரணம் விலக்ஷணம் துரி ஆத்மா நம்ம நாலாவது சொல்ல வேண்டியதாச்சு. அசல் காரியமும் கிடையாது காரணமும் கிடையாது. அப்ப துரிய ஸ்டேட்டஸ் எங்க இருக்கு? Since these people are talking about unreal anatma, therefore I have to talk real atma. Since they are talking about the finite things, I have to say there is infinite Brahman. Otherwise I need not use these words. I means what? Advaiti. In the words ella kadave kadiyadu Brahman. Because they are talking, suppose I have two people are there, even ரொம்ப டாலா இருக்கான்னா இதுக்கு டாலா நான் சொல்லணும். There is another person who is short. That is why I have to say, you call the tall person and சொல்லணும். இன்னொரு குள்ளமா ஒருத்தன் இருந்ததுனால அவனை டால பர்சன் கூப்பிடுன்னு சொல்லணும். இவன் குள்ளமா இருக்கணும் இல்லைன்னா அவன் டாலன்னு கூப்பிடணுமா இல்லையா? அதனால இந்த மதங்கள் எல்லாம் இருந்ததுனால அதர் சிஸ்டம்ஸ் ஆஃப் philosophy I am forced to use, the Advaiti is forced to use Turiyatma, infinite, real, Satyam, ஞானம், சத்து, சித்து இதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ண வேண்டியதாச்சு. ஏன்னா அவன் அச்சித்து பத்தி பேசிட்டு இருக்கான். இல்லப்பா அச்சித்து வேற அனாத்மா வேற ஆத்மா இருக்க சித்து இருக்கன்னு சொல்ல வேண்டியதாச்சு இல்லையா? Otherwise we don't use, never take I am a Suddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaha. அசல் இந்த பேர் கூட கிடையாது எனக்கு. I am nameless. I am not a supreme being also. I am a being also. அது கூட இல்லை. What? மௌன வியாக்கியா பிரகட்டித பரபிரம்ம தத்துவம் யுவானம். நமக்கு அசல் சும்மா மௌனம்தான், நமக்கு ஒன்றும் பேசவே வேண்டாம். அவன் வளவளவளவன தப்பான பேசினதுனால நம்ம பேச வேண்டியதாச்சு. என்ன பண்றது? நிஜமா நமக்கு இந்த டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனே கிடையாது அத்வைத்தம்ல. ஓகே, அஜஹா என்ன பர்த்லெஸ், பரமார்த்தேன அப்படி அஜஹா. In fact, consciousness is not even birthless. Consciousness is birthless. What we say? It is not even birthless. நீங்க பர்த் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னதுனால நான் என்ன சொல்ல வேண்டியதாச்சு? பர்த்லெஸ் சொல்ல வேண்டியதாச்சு. ஆத்மா இஸ் பார்ன், ஆத்மா இஸ் பார்ன் சொல்றேன் இல்லையோ, நீங்க பார்ன் சொன்னதுனால நான் என்ன சொல்ல வேண்டியதாச்சு? நெசசிட்டி. யூ ஆர் ஃபோர்சிங் மீ டு யூஸ் அஜஹா, பர்த்லெஸ். அஜஹா அபி ந பாரமார்த்ததः, ரியல்லி ஸ்பீக்கிங். Not only that, kalpita samvritya sahatu jayate. In accordance with the apparent empirical view, it is said to be born. Kalpita samvritya means from vyavaharika drishtya it is as though born. Is it as though born? Pot is born as though, but really not born. Pot is born or not born. That's why my chocolate, what I give for my birthday is also as though born. You can give chocolate. Don't பயப்பட வேண்டாம். சுவாமி பர்த்டே சொல்றதுக்கே பயப்படுற நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். You can ask blessings, you can take blessings, you can give me chocolate, you can give me sweet, I eat. You can also enjoy. But you know that is unreal. I know that is unreal. ஆமா, அப்படி இதுக்கு சாக்லேட் சாப்பிடாம எதுக்கு இருக்கணும் இல்லையோ? ஸ்வீட் சாப்பிடாம எப்படி இருக்கணும்? You can do festivals, you can do sweets, you can eat nicely, but you know that it is not real. என்னப்பா, கோயிலுக்கு இப்போ பூஜை பண்ணு, ஈஸ்வரே நாஸ்தி, ஆனாலும் வெண்பொங்கல் நல்லா சாப்பிடலாமே, அதுல என்ன குறை? என்ன சுண்டல் சாப்பிடு, வெண்பொங்கல் சாப்பிடு, ஸ்வீட் சாப்பிடு. அதுக்குதான் நான் அடிக்கடி பூஜை பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கோம், சாப்பிட்டுட்டே இருக்கோம். யாரும் வேண்டான்னு சொன்ன? பாட்டு இல்லைன்னு சொல்லி பாட்டு தூக்கி போடணுமா என்ன? பாட்டு உடைக்கணுமா என்ன? பாட்டு யூஸ் பண்ணிண்டே பாட்டு இல்லை நல்ல பால் ஊத்துட்டு பால் குடிச்சுட்டு பாட்டு கிடையாது பாட்டு கிடையாதுன்னு சொல்லலாமே இல்லையா? அச்சு பிச்சு மாதிரி பாட்டு இல்லை வடிச்சு போடுன்னா சரீரம் இல்லை யூ நீட் நாட் டிஸ்ட்ராய் த பாடி. நல்லா அழகா பவுடர் போட்டு திக்கா போட்டுட்டு நல்லா அலங்காரம் பண்ணிட்டு நீ இல்லைம்மா ஒன்னும் உள்ள பொய்யான்னு சொல்லணும். அழகா சொல்லிக்கலாம், தப்பே இல்லை. நல்லா 2000 5000 பட்டு சாரி கட்டிண்டே ஆஹா என்ன அழகு எனக்கு சொல்லலாம். உடம்புக்கு என்ன பூ வச்சுட்டே சொல்லலாம். இதெல்லாம் பொய்தான்னு சொல்லலாம். அதுதான் நாலேஜ். இம்மெச்சூர் பீப்புள் என்ன பண்ணுவான்னு மூக்கு பிடிச்சிட்டு அது பார்க்காது இது பார்க்காது இது சாப்பிடாது அது சாப்பிடாது எல்லாம் மூக்கு பிடிச்சுன்னு உட்கார்ந்து அங்கே பார்க்காம இங்கே பார்க்காமலே அப்படியே கண்ணு மூண்டு ஆத்மா பார்க்கணும். என்ன பைத்தியம்? எல்லாம் ஆத்மாதான். இதெல்லாம் ஆத்மாலும் இருக்கா இல்லையா? யூ நீட் நாட் பிரேக். திஸ் இஸ் மை விபூதி. பர்த்லெஸ் கல்பித சம்வృత్యా ஜாயதே சம்வృత్యா பரதந்திராபி நிஷ்பத்யா arising out of other systems accordance with the empirical view is also from other systems of philosophy when they are talking. Therefore I have to introduce all these. People are saguna, therefore I am forced to use. People are using saguna anu sollna gunagana nilaika nileha gunagana nilaika idella sollundna na nirgunam nu solla vendidaachu. I the atma I am neither nirgunam also. From the standpoint of sagunam I am nirgunam. From the standpoint of unreal I am real. From the standpoint of birth jayate I am birthless. Idella standpoint only. Next Karika 75. abhutabhiniveshosti dvayam tatra na vidyate dvaya bhavam sabuddhyaiva nirnimitto na jayate. It is a test. எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி இல்லாமல் உட்கார வச்சு நீ துரிய ஆத்மா புரிஞ்சுக்கிறிய. சும்மா சொல்றிய நான் வியாபகாரிக ஜீவன் இல்லைன்னு பாரு. இப்போ ஸ்வெட்டிங் வருது. இஃப் யூ ஓன் அப் துரிய ஆத்மா யூ கேன் சிட் வித்தவுட் எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி. ஆமா ஐ எம் துரிய ஆத்மா. ஸ்வெட்டிங் இஸ் தேர் ஃபார் பாடி என்னாரு. வியாபகாரிக ஜீவனுக்கு இருக்கும் இல்லையா? இன்கன்வீனியன்ஸ் இருக்கும், இருந்து போகட்டுமே. So abhutabhiniveshaha asti. There is no duality in that consciousness. Tatra means in that consciousness. Dvayam na vidyate. Duality is not there. That is only what? Abhuta abhiniveshaha. Unreal. Ignorance is the cause of this duality. Obsession with the unreal. Obsessed with unreality. Enna pandrathu? When obsessed people you cannot change easily. Buddhva eva dvayabhavam nirnimittaha saha na jayate. Having known the non-duality, one is not born being free from its cause. Knowing that I am Turiyatma, you should never ask such a question. Ignorance, why did this ignorance came? Ignorance nalada idella duality. If you ask when did this ignorance came anu kekka kodadu. Ignorance has not arrived. It is anadi. Avidya anadi. So it never came. It is anadikala pravrutti mithya avidya. One is not born karma rahitatvat janya janma rahita. I have no karma. I am free from karma. Na evana anandama irukke. I am free from karma, therefore I have no janma. Since there is no janma, there is no karma. Therefore, karma, janma, both are negated. But what about this body? Unreal. Unreal body has got unreal karma, has got unreal prarabdham, has got unreal pain. Ella unreal da. Pathinde irungo unreal drama. That is what he says. Shankaracharya writes that only. In introduction prayer also he says that Turiya Atma, my pranams to that Turiya Atma, prostrations to that Brahman. Brahman is called Turiyam from Maya Drishtya. More in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.